If there's a rapper in the game who despises Diddy more than anyone else, it's 50 Cent. Their rivalry spans years, simmering beneath the surface. Now, with Diddy's shady deeds exposed, 50 Cent fearlessly confronts him, calling out the mogul for his unsettling behavior.
Fighting Drake. When you hit Drake, because he used the beat that he didn't actually
0
use
to
yet.
100.
Right, you see what I'm saying? So if he heard it and then he heard Drake use it, but it wasn't a hit yet until Drake put the lines on the record. And he's upset about that because he can't hear it, but he felt like he took something from him. And he did something to him for that. Puff can't even hear it. See, I know he couldn't.
Puff can't hear a hit? That's kind of crazy.
He still hear things from back then, that time.
Oh, got you now.
Right.
Okay. Got you.
He can't buy the record. You play it for him right now, and it's hot.
For starters, the rapper openly admitted that he avoided Diddy because he knew Diddy had a reputation for being overly affectionate with his friends. During his private gatherings, Diddy would expect his friends to reciprocate this affection, which some might call sticky.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What the fuck you talking about? Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my motherfucking kind of party. I like it. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. And shit like that is going on.
In fact, 50 Cent has been so outspoken about his disdain for Diddy that he didn't hesitate to attend a sold-out roast of Puffy. He relished every moment as the bad boy mogul was humorously dismantled for his deeds.
Gathered here today to roast Puff Daddy. We actually found out why they call him Puffy. They call him Puffy because that's how he leaves his girlfriends after the relationship. And Biggie called him Puffy because Puffy would get so angry. He would work himself up that he would huff and he would puff and he would blow Meek Mill. No one gives about this man's music. It's not a loss at all. In fact, I Googled Diddy's greatest hits and no songs came up. Just photos of Tupac, Biggie, and his ex-wife Kim. Okay.
Let's just say, this feud traces back to rumors linking Diddy to Biggie and Tupac's deaths. While it's an open secret in the entertainment industry, 50 Cent refuses to remain silent. He's set to release a documentary exposing why he holds Diddy accountable for Biggie's murder.
50 Cent and Netflix are teaming up to broadcast Diddy Do It. But what if I told you the beef between these two started over Biggie's death? So in 2006, 50 Cent released a song called The Bomb, where he accused Puffy of knowing who shot Biggie. It was way deeper. After the sale of vitamin water, Curtis got into the liquor business with effing vodka, which at the time, Diddy had the #1 spot with Ciroc. Therefore attacking Ciroc for high amounts of sugar that gives you headaches, and posting on social media, #NoPuffyJuice over here. Diddy from the beginning said he has no beef with 50 and that it's all love. But recently his son King Combs spoke on the matter.
When all they had was 50 Cent, who put this city on the map? Stop lying. Pops been hated on by many men, and nigga, that's fine.
Therefore, who knows if it's trolling or for clicks or real hate. But if that doc is true, it's gonna break records.
You take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me...
Now, rumors suggest that 50's Tell-All documentary will be the final blow, burying Diddy's career so deep that it may never recover.
To do this documentary. So now he's saying in his documentary, he's going to prove a couple things. One, that Cassie talked to the feds and she turned over some evidence implicating Diddy in Kim Porter's unaliving. And he's saying once this Netflix comes out, there should be no reason why the Kim Porter case shouldn't be reopened. Now,
wow.
Yeah, that's big. Okay. He's also saying that in his documentary, he's gonna implicate Diddy in 2 more unalivings. So do I think 50 Cent is out of line by inserting himself into the Diddy situation? I do not. Do I think that there's a reason that he doesn't like Diddy and it's personal and we don't know what it is?
But 50 isn't just targeting Diddy. He's aiming to take down everyone involved in his alleged crimes, starting with his own baby mama, who turned out to be one of Diddy's many sex workers. How does 50 know all this? While Lil R's lawsuit against Diddy provided the evidence he needed to confirm his suspicions. In fact, 50 has no doubt that Diddy secretly recorded sex tapes of everyone who attended his parties, allegedly selling them on the dark web for top dollar.
This motherfucking city, nigga. I love New York. You gon' respect this hustle. Now what you know about?
You image yourself after a gay painter. Your big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going.
And 50 isn't the only one hinting that JayZ might be as implicated as Diddy, if not worse, in allegations of sex trafficking and abuse. It's only a matter of time before the full truth emerges.
What would it take for JayZ to go down like Diddy did?
I don't know. But I got an idea that Evan Rogers is going to help me figure that out.
And who is Evan?
Evan was the producer who only seemed to work on teeny bopper projects, who discovered Rihanna at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room on the island where she comes from, with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor, from one country to another, without parental supervision. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. Carter, without parental supervision. Y'all got young children. Would you just let your daughter leave and go to a whole other country with talent shows at 3 a.m.?
So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulating that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that
Starting to
that's...
sound that way, don't it? Because her daddy ain't show up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check. Maybe we should look more into that album ante. I don't know. How don't people see SOSs anymore?
While JayZ has always stood by Diddy, supporting him through thick and thin, his sudden disappearance after the raids at Diddy's home raises suspicions. 50 Cent isn't hesitant to point this out.
2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. Yeah. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a...
Yet, there are plenty of people who can support 50's claims because the entire industry knows what Diddy is all about. It's just that they're too afraid to cross him, given the power he once held, or still holds, depending on where he's headed now.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Mm-hmm. Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know.
Right.
JayZ and Beyonce being, you know, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put it into perspective of the type of company I was in.
Right.
In fact, 50 was among the first to suggest that Diddy was gay, alleging that he used covert recordings and compromising situations to gather enough leverage to prevent anyone from exposing his sexuality.
Listen, I'm only saying that because of that what's the name interview?
Nori.
The Drake Champs.
Yes.
And he go, when he's doing, he says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Incident has gone off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
But you've been getting out for over a decade. I remember when you said the top feels so much better than the bottom.
Yeah, I've been saying this.
You've been consistent.
Can we all go?
Can I go?
When you see Jay the Kids put his head down like, while we stuck here right now, and the cameras is rolling. Everybody see. Don't make like it's just me, man. What if you do some like a little fluffy stuff?
Now you guys are all in.
And this wasn't a one-time occurrence. 50 has gone on record multiple times about how Diddy allegedly made advances towards him, even asking to take him shopping. Of course, if he shut that down immediately.
Like first he was amping him to get style. Then he was like, yo, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. You telling me we gotta kick it? Yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. Like this nigga, like fucking wait. This nigga just tell me he take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But there's a little fruit pile. It's a fruit pile. Trust me. You see these little weird shit out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures when be like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look. Later you gonna find out a little shit that I be saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen. I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth, sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people and they don't want to hear that shit. But I'm trying to tell you, take me shopping. And take you shopping. I got a bankroll on it. I want to take you shopping. Why? Because when you walk around looking something good.
When asked to share his side of the story, you could tell the bad boy rapper was uneasy, trying to dismiss it all as a joke. But 50 Cent never saw it that way.
I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.